This time may spell doom for the Christians of the Middle East. In Iraq, their exodus is a story of wars. And when the Islamic State group took the city of Mosul, the Christians fled their own land again into exile. 1.3 million in 1987, today only 400,000 are left. They represent between 1 and 2% of the population. In Syria it's no more than 3%, and in Turkey, where nearly a third of the population was Christian in 1915, today they represent less than 1%.
The big hemorrhage of Middle East Christians actually started with the fall of the Ottoman Empire. A century ago in 1915, with the Armenian genocide. The empire breaks up. The Turks want a country of their own, and so they expel the minorities they believe are antagonistic.
In many countries of the region, the departure of the Christians overlaps with the failure of Arab nationalism. The secular Ba'ath movement placed the Arab identity above all religious considerations, and it was founded by the Christian Syrian Michel Aflaq. The movement won over the Christians because it didn't exclude them. Tariq Aziz, a Christian Chaldean from Mosul, became Foreign Affairs Minister for Saddam Hussein.
Les chrétiens, eux, ils avaient un rôle politique qui était celui d'apporter.
The Christians had a part to play in politics. They helped secularizing society and brought in more diversity. And other minorities throve on this very diversity. But soon it would be the end for pan-Arabism. Between the creation of Israel in 1948 and the end of the civil war in Lebanon in 1990, the Christians were to slowly become marginalized. They lost their political leverage.
Marginalisés et raté leur pari politique.
The US invasion of Iraq in 2003 heralds yet another bad turn for its Christians. The intervention looks like a war of civilizations, a crusade. Christians had been around for thousands of years. Still, they were now thought to be America's Trojan horse, spies of the West. The Islamist propaganda had been set into motion.
The U.S. military invasion of Iraq really helped feed the Islamists' anti-Christian rhetoric and discourse. They made people believe it was impossible for Christians to be seen as compatriots of Arabs, that they were necessarily foreign agents.
À la population, ce sont forcément des agents de l'étranger.
The rise of ISIS marks a new mass exodus. They flee from death and persecution and from the special tax imposed on non-Muslims, a fate they share with the other minorities.
When one pushes away, erases minorities, this is a straight path to a hellish situation. And those who'll suffer the most from this are the Muslims themselves.
This time may spell doom for many more than just Christians and other minorities. According to estimates, only 4 million Christians will be left in the Middle East by 2020.